Are you buying a condo in Florida? Before you sign anything, there are key documents a seller must legally provide. If you don't know what they are, you could be walking into a deal blind. So let's break it all down. What each document means, why it matters, and how to protect yourself. Hi, I'm Ricardo Terán, co-founder of FOLIO Title. At FOLIO, we work every day with buyers, sellers, real estate agents, mortgage brokers, and investors to guide them through smooth and secure closings. Today, I want to help buyers and sellers understand what documents a buyer is entitled to when buying a condo in Florida and which of these documents a seller is entitled to obtain from their condo association. So let's start with the standard set of condominium documents, which are in the condominium rider. First, the declaration of condominium, which is like the condo's birth certificate. It describes the building's layout, the number and size of the units, common areas, and ownership rights. Next, the Articles of Incorporation, which are the legal documents that officially created the condo association as a nonprofit organization. Next, we have the bylaws and rules, which explain how the association is governed. For example, how do elections work? How and when are meetings held? And what rules do the owners need to follow? Next, the buyer should receive the most updated financial statements and annual budget. These show how the association collects and spends money, if there are any operating deficits, projects they may have saved for, and what level of reserves the building has. These financial documents will give buyers an idea of whether the association is responsible with its financial management and if the building is financially stable. Also required are the frequently asked questions, or FAQs, which summarize answers to things like how much are the monthly fees and what do they cover? Can I rent out the unit and how many times a year can I rent it out? Are pets allowed? What else is included? Finally, you have a governance form, which is a standard state form that outlines your rights as a unit owner. So now let's talk about structural documents and building inspection reports. First, the Milestone Inspection report. This inspection checks the structural safety of older buildings to help ensure your future home is sound and secure. Then the Structural Integrity Reserve Study, or SEERS. This determines how much money the association should be setting aside for future major repairs, like the roof or foundation. And if the building is relatively new, you might also receive a turnover report, which includes key records of when control shifted from the original developer to the homeowners association. Now let's explore the requested docs that buyers can ask for as of July 1st, 2025 in the condominium record. These are some additional records that the buyers may want to request from the sellers as part of the due diligence. A buyer can ask for the meeting minutes and agendas from the last 12 months, which show what has been discussed and decided at board and member meetings. These minutes may reveal plans for future work to be done on the building, as well as possible special assessments. A buyer can also request notices to unit owners, like fee changes, rule updates, or inspection announcements. Finally, the buyer may want the insurance declaration page, especially if a buyer is purchasing with a mortgage loan. This document summarizes the condo building's insurance coverage and is usually required by the buyer's mortgage lender. As you can see, these documents are not just technical paperwork. They're powerful tools to help buyers make an informed and safe purchase. If you found this video helpful or have any questions, please leave your comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we share content to help you stay ahead in the Florida real estate market, from legal updates to closing tips. At Folio Title, we protect what matters in every transaction, your peace of mind. Thank you for being part of the real estate journey.